bankroll challenge, $2 to $2,000, and we are going to play this this here Sunday Storm. Oh, open-ended straight draw, hand one. Oh my goodness. Yep, we're definitely not going away yet, are we? But there's someone else in this, so I'd be tempted to re-raise. Maybe not. If they've got the jack, we're a pretty big underdog, right? Ah, another jack. We didn't want to see that. So we're kind of hoping for a 7 or a 2 to hit. I think we're happy to get out of this one cheap. Yep. We don't get there. Sadly, not got the 6 of spades. Weird thing is they're kind of saying they haven't got it. Yeah, fold, fold. Let's go. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. River Bluff takes it down. Fantastic. Right, I need to join a couple of others, really. So, and when I do, I got a new little feature I've been working on today. Which is why I didn't start any earlier than I did, because I was working on other scenes for the stream. Okay, there's no other tournaments for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes anyway, but we'll register for those. It's good to focus on the Sunday Storm for a little bit, I'd say. That everything? Yeah, that should be everything. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of jacks. It's an awful lot of jacks. Just was watching the tennis. I wasn't watching it. I had the commentary on whilst I was doing the scenes, and I'm just trying to find out if Emma Raducanu is going to be okay, because she was doing well. She suddenly won a set, which is great, and now she's had to have a medical timeout. So a little bit worried. That was to equal it at 1 set all, by the way. So it's going into the deciding set, and yeah, medical timeout. So a little bit worried about her ability to play on. There's been a lot of injuries this Wimbledon already. Madison Keys dropped out earlier from a strong position. Yeah, go on. It's a bounty tournament. This isn't too much. It's very deep stacked. We're on the button. We've got the kind of hand that can hit a flop hard. And we have come out of this with top pair. We've also got a runner-runner straight draw and a runner-runner flush draw. The 7 or 9 of clubs would be very strong for us. Wow, bets pot. Okay. Yeah, we don't want to go away yet. That's for sure. Even if betting pot is always generally a signal of strength, I find. I don't generally find people bet pot without something worth having. Bets pot again. Might just let this go. We didn't get a draw. If we'd picked up a draw to go with our pair of tens there, I think we'd have called again and possibly even called down, but early days, right? Early days. No need to get too involved. Already 3,000 people in this tournament. That will only increase for the next couple of hours. Looks like Emma's at least managing to try and play on. I'll just swap that to just a text update now. You guys can update me. I'll try not to concentrate on anything but poker. And chat. Always chat. Get rid of this Queen 3. Hey, Kevin Wonders, good to see you, man. You are. Thank you very much for that. Great to have you here. Always nice to not be alone. Oops. Limp. That's an unusual start. It's actually slightly tempting to go along, but I think we were still too early position. Maybe we should have limped. Offsuit Queen 9. That's about as borderline as it comes. Would have had a gut shot now. To the second nuts. Six nine offsuit, not going to cut it. Under the gun, next hand. Need to keep an eye on the stack sizes, but we're all pretty much starting stack. That'll get more dynamic later. Hey, Dr. Hellboy, let's go indeed. Let's go, baby. We lost a little bit yesterday, but not too much. Although this is, I just bought into the Sunday Storm because it's such good value every week. It might be like my one exception to the rule for cheating on good bankroll management because it's such good value. I think we'd be fools not to. And I'm pretty happy to bust and rebuy for $20, right? Like until we get a lucky start. It'd be so exciting to make day 2 of a Sunday Storm one day. Oh, ace queen in the big blind. We do get raised. Not enough to get rid of us just yet. A bit early position for me to fancy 3-betting it. Saying that, we're out of position and we're off suit. Maybe I 3-bet and then C-bet. And if that doesn't take it, it doesn't take it. it's good to throw in some lightest 3-bets, isn't it? So that your opponents can't just go, oh well, if that Paolo's 3-betting, we know it's aces. So Vanko now going to give us the good news or not? Yeah, that's the bad news. The bad news is Vanko really, really, really has it. So we need to let go. Would have had a flush draw to R5. Not a very good flush draw, to say the least. 4 would give us a straight, a very good straight. Unless someone already has the flush. Nice pot for Bantamania. Francisco, one of the players that played pretty hard at us earlier, loses some chips. Nice to see some New Zealand players, because not allowed in Australia, sadly, at the moment. Much like the States. Would be nice to get Australia and the States back into online poker at some stage. Seems ridiculous that Western democracies should control their subjects in such a way. No, it's no good, is it? Ace 4 offsuit in the hijack. Not particularly interested in that. Oh, Scamsum's playing now. They're back from sitting out. So just Francisco, like vaguely short stacked, but it's not like they wouldn't completely cripple us if we put them all in. We definitely have to have something. No, absolute rubbish for us there. Too early for King 3 suited, in with the limper. I like that Francisco likes to limp so much on our right. That's really, really good. But a bit extreme on this occasion. Do like a suited king more than I used to. I think that's one of the things the modern game has showed us, that we were all underplaying suited kings. We would have had the king high flush draw on this occasion. That could have got us a lot of chips or a lot of trouble. Would have missed the turn. And would have connected on the river. There is full houses out there, but not super likely ones. Yeah, we certainly would have won that one. Nobody had anything too good, though, so we wouldn't have got paid off a load. Under the gun, sadly, means that 5-3 of diamonds, which we could have tried to get in on a flop with, is not going to do it. So big blind next. We'd have flop middle pair. That would not have been a good turn card for us. A third spade, a queen. FX officials had enough. Puts in the bet, takes down the pot. And our big blind, just the blinds go up, which is probably a bad thing, but if we get a really big hand, could be a good thing. Ooh, ace queen. I mean, we lost our chips last time with ace queen, but okay. It's folded around a lot further this time. Again, we're going to be out of position with it off-suited, so again, I'm going to raise this up. I'm not going to give it up as easily this time because it's a cut-off raise. Going to do exactly the same as I did last time. Oh, the initial raiser folds. Fantastic. Scam some actually calls, and we hit the ace. I was going to raise less, but there's two clubs out there and a straight draw. That's a nice brick card. I mean, 3-4 just found the straight, but let's not worry too much about 3-4. Maybe I should have checked this. Normally, Mitch is distracted me. Normally, I'd check this as if I've been floated. Yeah, I might have left some chips on the table there. Oh, well, we've won a really nice pot. I'm very glad about that. Mitch picked a really, really bad moment to come in meowing her head off and jumping on my lap. Yeah, normally I act as if they've got the float on me there and I check on the turn. I mean, it could have just resulted in them checking behind and us getting outdrawn. Anyway, it's all part of life. We all have imperfect concentration for one reason or another at various points. Oh, finally another tournament starting. It's a hyper turbo for the Sunday Million, as I'll hopefully put on screen shortly. And I should be able to show you the new feature in a second as well. Here's a $1.50. Da-da-da-da. Check it out. We'll go have a look at the ace jack for now. Pop it up to 400 versus the limpers. So I don't know how often I'll take that view because it's obviously really zoomed out. Now this guy's 4 bet us before. So this time I'm going to call. And we've hit the ace. So if they had kings, queens, jacks, and we were in a bad way before, we're not in a bad way anymore. And it's a very, very, very dry board. So I think we're fine to just call this as well. I'm starting to get a little bit worried now. We're going to call this as well. If they've got ace queen or ace king, we are in a lot of trouble. Block a bet. That's a good sign. It could be ace-queen still beating us, but I'm happy for them to block a bet and us call. It's ace-7. It's ace-7, baby. They tried to bully us because we let them bully us last time. And they ended up shipping a whole bunch of chips. Check how short stack they are now. Maybe because of bounties, I should have put them all in there. It's so hard to say. It's so easy to say with hindsight that, yes, we should have done that right. A block of bets usually mean weak, blah, blah, blah. But it could have been the end of us. I'm very, very happy to take the chips we've got. Certainly better for our progression in the tournament the way we played it. Let's go to table 2 because we're going to raise up King 9 suited, small blind to big blind. Small blind to big blind was not our friend yesterday. Do we get floated? We get re-raised. If we get floated, we get re-raised. And we really have very little of this. Yep, okay. Very good. You can have it. That button's no good. Jay Buzzer! Yeah, yeah. Okay, thanks, man. We bought into the Sunday Storm, and so far we're a few thousand chips up. Ace Jack did well against Ace 7. So, very happy with that. Got to keep an eye on Vanco and Francisco, who are somewhat pretty short-stacked and somewhat short-stacked. We can afford to put them in and lose now without destroying our tournament if we think we've got a good spot. Back over here for a moment. 5-4 suited in the cutoff. And we've got 3s on the Sunday Storm. So, oh, okay. Well, we just take this one. Let's go over to the 3s. Yeah, we'll just set mine. So far, so good on the set mining. Just need the big blind to call or fold. They call. No 3. Swing and a miss. And there's all sorts out there. There's 3 pretty high cards. There's a straight. There's a flush draw. We could not fold fast enough. Not what we were looking for at all. Even more straights now. The ace-jack gets there. Lots and lots of potential 2 pairs. Now potential full houses. Weirdly, we might need to call. Okay, no, a 3-bet. That's good. Any excuse to fold 8 to offsuit is a good thing. I didn't love being priced in there. And we'd have missed. 25 minutes till break. That's pretty good. I'm looking forward to grabbing some water, but I'm not desperate. Glass Boy, hey, thanks, man. Great to see you. Hope we've all had really good weekends and enjoying our Sunday evening. Oh, okay. Let's zoom in on table 2. Oh, congratulations! Keep us updated. I'd love to hear more. Might just set mine with the 7s here. Feels like that's the best versus an early raise. We're unsure if we're ahead or not. Okay. Oh, they have 3-bet a lot. And a call. I was going to say, if they don't call, if the initial raise doesn't call, I think I'm going in with the 7s, but I'm strongly suspicious now that one of these 3 hands beats us. I'm strongly suspicious one of the first 2 does. No, it was all big aces, but they do hit the ace regardless. Ace-queen takes it. Best hand wins. Oh, gosh, we'd have hit... Oh, no, the ace-queen takes it on a straight, right? We'd have hit the idiot straight. Anyway, let's go back to the Sunday Storm for a moment, where Jack 8 of diamonds is getting folded. Sadly, was pretty excited by the initial mini raise. Thought we were going to get to see a flop for cheap. Oh my word! Oh my word! Everybody's got everything. Everybody's got aces. 3 pairs of aces. No, it's 3s, 6s, and ace king suited that could get a royal flush. They'll have to settle for a straight and trips. Take your pick. They both beat your opponents. Probably folding this. If someone calls, it starts to get interesting. And actually, Francisco does call a lot. A lot. Re-raise is 3-bets here. Okay, he doesn't do that very often. We're going to respect that then. Especially as the initial raiser could then come back over the top after we call. Our final table we're going to play for now, until we go out of something, starts. Let's capture that. What is it? Sorry. Hotter Hyper. $1. Oh, it's a cash tournament. What am I doing? Now, I do want to have a 4-table one, but I couldn't get it to work in time before the Sunday storm started, so I'll just stick to the first 2 tables and we'll go to the Hot Hyper when we get something. I'm really glad you like it, Dr. Hellboy. Thanks, man. Yeah, Kevin Wonders? Oh, that's great. That's great. I'm really, really glad you guys like this. My Sunday afternoon work, not in vain. That and I got a baby gate up as well. I've never done that much drilling in my life before, so was felt accomplished. Getting it up with the drill. Oh, I'm just going to test something for a moment. I'm going to capture the lobby here and see if that breaks anything else. I don't think it will, by the look of it, but it could do. Oh, I don't have a window capture on it yet. Oh, I can't then. That's why. No, I think it probably will then break it. Yeah, sorry. We'll save that for another day. Oh, okay. We've got Ace-10 suited on the button. Wow, we get 4-bet. And we get 4-bet a lot. Like, if you think that 3x is 330, oh my goodness. Like, we're getting crazy value and we're in position. It is a hyper tournament. All right. Oh, wow. This is it then. Overcard, not flush draw. Run a straight draw. And even the 10, in theory, could be good. I'm going to shove it in now because I don't want to be in an awkward spot facing a big bet on the turn. And we might take this down with the shove. That's what I'm really hoping for. But I'll take the race if we have to. Yeah, the initial razor folds. We might get this. We might get this, baby. Great pot. If we do, take it with ace high. Come on. No, he calls with the 7s. The 10 would be good if it comes. The king for the straight as well. No, we completely miss. Oh, my goodness. Not quite sure how pocket 7s have called there. But fair dues. Right call, I guess. I will look for another tournament. That's what you get at the $1 level. Well, that didn't work out. Oh, wow, this worked out. This worked out just fine. Versus King 7 and King 10. They've both hit their kicker. One more on the 9 to split. No. Miraculously, somehow there isn't a straight out there. With Queen, Jack 10, 8, 7, and them both holding a bunch of those cards. We scrape through with pocket aces, and that is a very, very nice stack now. We've got nearly double the average stack. 16 minutes to go for late registration. Which is basically the start of break, I think. The only thing on this scene I couldn't get to work on time, there was some technical complications to it in OBS, was I wanted both the tables listed under this table. I know it's not the worst thing in the world, but hopefully at some point in the future I'll get that to be a thing. Actually, it took me ages to be able to resize the tables. If the captures were capturing like an old thing that didn't exist anymore, it didn't let you resize. But then if you capture something new, it does let you resize. Like it's really seems a really weird rule in OBS that it works that way, and there's nothing that tells you that's the case. Like it was just pure trial and error. You okay? Oh no. Was worried you'd hurt yourself. Gross trash food on the floor. King 10 hearts. So far, very callable to see a flop. Ah, thanks, Dave. As a nice fan. Very, very appreciated feedback. Thanks, guys. Yeah. We'll definitely get the 4 up and running now. Like that'll be relatively easy. Now that I've worked it out for next time. But tomorrow evening, hopefully. The table information's the hard part for some reason. That I'm not sure how I'm gonna get to work. Obviously, the only problem with the 4 table is the more tables you go, the smaller it gets, and generally it'll only be capturing 3. Swing and a miss here, sadly. We do have overcards, so we'd like to see another card, but realistically, we got nothing. Even more nothing as another spade comes and 6-7 gets there for a straight. Junior Taz decides he can probably win this one. I think he's right. Good old position betting. Well, no. Actually wrong. Vanko has something. Does anyone have the 6, I guess, is the big question. No, 10s versus Queen Jack. So it was position bluffing there. And it didn't work. Well done, 10s. Man, I'd have been betting those 10s hard because it's so easy for overcards to come and it gets scary. But that never happened. I just had a look at the tennis score. Looks like Raducanu is going out, sadly. Guess this is a raise. We haven't raised much yet, so be good for us to put a raise on the board, frankly. Don't want people thinking we're too tight when we actually get a big hand. It's not exactly a bluff with Queen 10 on the button. Holy moly, this guy likes to 3-bet us. Like, just really, really likes to 3-bet us. He did it with Ace-7 suited last time, and we absolutely decimated him. It's a really big 3-bet, though, and it's not much of a hand. It's like the lower end of what we're raising with here. Doesn't even flop that well. I need to get a bit more. I'm trying to be today a bit more philosophical about making the right raises and 3-bets with weaker hands, like slightly weaker hands, because I'm not trying to like win every single pot that I'm in, right? It's okay to set up good future plays by 3-betting ace queen and folding to a 4-bet, so that when you get the aces, people don't know, and like raising queen 10 on the button, so when you get the aces, people don't know. I do need to be careful of Vanko now. He certainly is 3-betting a lot. Probably do want to tighten up my opening range against him from the button, especially. Not getting anything on the other table. I say not getting anything. Actually, 9-10's a little borderline on the button, but not to an early raise. Especially with a World of Warcraft avatar. I think it's a World of Warcraft avatar. Haven't played for a long time. We're not raised much here either, so this is a little bit wide, but let's have a go with ace 4. We missed the flop, and there's straight and flush draws out there, so he's blocker bettering us. Darn. Wow, this went really, really bad. Really, really bad. How did I end up in this spot, huh? So the C-bet was definitely fine. Only the turn bet I could consider might have been bad. Maybe they had the 8 and hit it. Looked a bit like they might have a busted draw, but we weren't even doing that well against that. What about, did I fold too quickly on the river? What about calling on the river? The king wasn't good. Could they have had a worse busted nut flush draw? Or 6-7 or 9-10? Or 9-10 or 6-7 that was also the flush draw? Weirdly, I'm somewhat wondering whether I should have called that river now. Certainly, bad result for us, sadly, whatever happened. Get to see a flop with Jack 8 suited in a multi-way pot, really good value, but unfortunately for us, we do miss. You know, yeah, maybe check behind the turn, and then when the draws miss, call a raise on the river maybe with that last hand. Sadly got to fold that King Jack. Too hot for us. At least we're still doing okay in the Sunday Million. Oh, all in. Sixes versus ace queen. Looks like somebody's getting a bounty. No, the 6 comes on the turn. And now the person who was ace queen is short stacked. So maybe we could go with them with this hand if they raise. They don't raise. They find a disciplined fold. Fair play. Francisco finds the raise. We 3-bet. We hit the ace. Very nice. See if we get floated. We don't get floated. We take it down. Superb. Straight into King Jack suited. She'd already saved a match point. Ah, oh, darn it. There goes the British hopes for a year. All right, this time we're in position and it's suited. You know what? Let's mix it up. We'll just call. Vanko likes to 3-bet enough for us anyway. Okay. Banter Mania doesn't normally 3-bet, and that is a giant 3-bet. Well, I guess it's about right. Oh, now we're getting value to call. Okay. Could be in a lot of trouble here, frankly. Could be in a lot of trouble. I'm wondering if there's pocket queens slow playing here. Bantamania finds the fold. 3-bet pre. Guess if it's something like jacks, it's an easy-ish fold. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Mr. King Jack. We did indeed have value. And the chip stack ticks up just a little bit more. You know what I thought of that would be an interesting feature? But it's way beyond my capabilities. You could have a bot that captures the opponent's hands on hands where it's been shown, right? Like, it wouldn't work for hands where it hasn't been shown. And it could display it, because of the delay, it could display it to you guys in real time. Real time as you're watching it. The only problem with that is it's a bit spoilerific. Now then, Store. Good to see you, man. Good to see you streaming earlier. Big fan of any fumble streams. That's for sure. Particularly some beautiful BBT. I guess we defend this. Oh, wow. We're very, very short stacked, actually. No, we don't defend this. Do we defend this? Yes. We just play super wide on the flop. Not that wide. Not that wide. We're basically out of this one, unfortunately. We'll be able to, it's nearly the break. We'll be able to join 2 more after the break soon. You can see how desperate the other players are. Oh, there we go. This'll do. This'll have to do. Oh, I don't love that reshove. That looks a bit scary for our ace nine. I think we were maybe okay against the min raise. Hopefully we've got 3 outs. Oh no, we got both overs. We've missed so far. There's the 9. We get the 9 on the turn. Fantastic. And we are genuinely back in this on the break. Like, we got to play like a maniac afterwards, but it's not over yet, baby. Woo! I've also got an on a break table, but I don't know what to fill this screen with. Other than, like, make a highlight clip of all the bad beats against me ever. I'll leave it here for now. See you in 5. Woo! Oh, new tournament begins. Let's fold and capture that. Is this already a shove? Oh, not anymore. Under the gun took it away from us. Oh, it hit the ace as well. All right, zoom in here for a minute because we're getting good value to see a flop. And we hit top pair. The initial razor folds. That's always good. We're not doing great against pocket pairs here, are we? Only 4s, 3s, and 5s that we're beating. And now only 3s and 5s. Okay, we get to check it down. I am very, very, very happy to check this. And we beat 9-5. 9-5? So they were gut shotting to the 8, and then they also picked up the 3, and then they missed. Okay. Well, it's a few more thousand chips. Thank you very much. Happy with that. Unfortunately, on the other table, we are big blind at a time that we really, really can't afford to be big blind. Wonder if I should have shoved the previous hand. Well, we get to see a flop. We could shove this. We got the pair of 4s. Here we go. We might be drawing to a 6 or a 4, but we might just take this now. Can we take it now? Can Pokerstarman find the fold? No, they call. With 9-10, they're drawing on us. They miss. They miss. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Beautiful, beautiful bottom pair. Let's go. It's a pretty good age range, love. It's a pretty good age range. 1 to 90. Doesn't get much wider than that. We'll top this one up as well, but we don't get that. Oh, we get to see a turn card. Let's see if we can get believed. We do get believed. Oh my goodness. We are right back in this from absolute death throws. We are somehow, some way, right back in this Sunday Million satellite. We should have a look at the payout. Ten entries to the Sunday Million. So we've got to come top 10 out of a remaining 140. But if we do, we go from $1.50 up to like $109 ticket. Big blind sitting out. Whoa. We're raising ace-2 suited. Haven't done anything yet on this table, so get ourselves on the board. We hit the ace. We get bet into. Pretty much always re-raise these min bets out. And they pretty much always take it. Yeah, okay. We'll have a look. Bottom pair. I saw the flop and I was like, oh no, we've missed it. We got jack 6. And I looked down and I was like, oh no, okay. I guess we got runner straight draw as well. It's not great, is it? But I don't want to fold bottom pair just yet. Okay. Well, that could be very, very bad if they've got king, queen, or 2 clubs. Or it could be very, very good. We're kind of saying we've got the flush draw here. But not the flush draw, rather, the flush. Do they pass on the river and do we win? Is the question. No, they fold. Nice. Into ace queen. We're certainly hitting more today than we have done the last couple of streams. Calls us with ace-7, and we hit the queen. No running straight. Oh, baby. I think it was just a straight to split with the jack. Yeah, we got to shove stuff like this, sadly. This is just absolutely crazy time blinds. Got an M of less than 4. Huge pot to take. Absolutely huge. Okay, we've raised under the gun with king, queen offsuit. We're very happily going to let it go if anyone says that they've got something better. Vanko folds. That's always a big one. He loves to 3-bet us. Down to the blinds. So we're going to be in position at least. It's going to make calling a 3-bet more tempting. And there it is. Francisco has 3-bet us before as well. Yeah, we're in position. Not this time. Not this time. We missed this one. Now, this reminds me, last time we called their pot size raise, they just potted us again on the turn. So any idea of me like thinking about floating them, goodbye. Ace-jack suited in the big blinds under the gun raises. We've got king, queen suited in the big blind down here as well. Go back to the ace-jack for a moment. Need those spades on the other table. We've missed both flops, really. Oh, okay. They bet so small on the other table that we called, and then we did hit a spade. Wow. We get there on the flush. They call us with a full house. Oh, no. Oh, no. Disaster time. Okay, never mind. Back to the beginnings. We're still slightly over average stack. Oh, we never took a stab with ace jack. Everybody else had missed. That's a shame. Still no short stacks. There's really been very, very few points. I think Vanko was really short stacked at one point and then quickly got a double up. I don't think anyone else has been short stacked really. King 10. Getting very good value to call. Yeah, we hit the king. Gosh, the blinds are so ridiculous in the Sunday Million one. We're going to have to go pretty crazy there again soon. Get rid of one. And another. And another. Okay, versus King 5 of clubs. No club on the turn. Oh, baby. All right, that's better. We make back some of the chips that we lost previously. We're going to defend our button up on the Sunday Storm against the shortest stack at the table. Wow. Wow, and I'm so glad we did. What a flop. What a flop. Oh, miss on the turn other than a 7 gives us an idiot straight. Okay. Okay, trip aces. If Vanko was slow playing a monster, like a set or a straight draw that's hit, doesn't look like it. Unless they're really slow playing it. Fold, fold. Okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. Sunday Storm going solidly so far. Hour and 15 minutes of late registration left. Unbelievably few bounties picked up by anybody. It looks like there's been 2 taken on the entire table so far. 1 for Vanko, 1 for Francisco. I'm going to focus on table 2 for a while because you can see that we're so ridiculously short stacked that we absolutely just have to get our chips in ASAP. We got like 3 big blinds. It's not good. And the blinds are going up next hand as well. Guess if they're going up next hand, we might as well wait a hand. I think it's got to be. We've got to pick next hand or the hand after. I don't think we can wait any longer than that. is going to be 2,000 in our big blind. So this is it. We're at the end of the road again. I'm going to wait for next hand. We've picked up bottom pair here. I was looking more for... Oh, okay. Into a very dodgy two pair because there's now 3 spades and Jack 10-9 and a shove. What a weird shove. Sure. Sure. If you've got it, you've got it. If you've got it, we'll pay it. They've got a better two pair. Darn. Of all the things to turn over, I wasn't expecting that. So they slow played the flop and then got scared on the turn and shoved. Overshoved. How weird. Oh, here we go. It's time. They've got a7, but we might just need to hit a king or a 4. Miss so far. Miss on the turn. Miss on the river. Unfortunately, that's the end of our Sunday Million satellite. FX official is getting gradually more short stacked. Blind's going up probably next hand when we're under the gun. Really, really short stacked here after having that two pair versus better two pair. Okay, yeah, this'll have to do, I think. Should we just go with this? Looks good to me. They have limped an awful lot of hands. They're the ones that took the chips from us. Will they give them us back? King, Queen of Clubs. We're committing in our mini Fenomeno deadline satellite. No, limp fold. So we honestly take down a pretty reasonable pot, all things considered. We've got an M of about 5. Blinds in 2 hands time on us. Let's go back up to the Sunday Storm. Our big blind. 3-6 offsuit. I've had better. Just a min raise from Vanco. Classic. Classic. Francisco tends to either call or 3-bet. Yeah, there's the call. That prices us in. We'll look for either a 4-5 or a 6-3, really. And we get the 6-3 into an ace. Vanco does bet. We're going to come back over the top. I decided to do it this way because I wanted Francisco to be able to act and might give us extra value. Oh, we're shoving ace queen on the other table. I'll just go there for a second. I'm going to overshove all in. Oh, king jack hits. We're in trouble there. The queen doesn't help. And the 6-3 beats the 4. The 6-3 beats the 4 and we get a bounty. A bounty in 10,000 chips. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. The $1 games are not going well. The $10 game. We're over tripled up and we finally have a bounty. And they were actually, they were a bigger bounty. They'd knocked somebody out. So we've won $3.68, which basically covers the other tournaments we've played, but still not covering this one by a long stretch. Really enjoying this this Sunday storm. What a flop that was. Ace 6-3. Finally got Venko. What a crazy player they'd been. 3-betting us non-stop, trying to bully us throughout the game. We let them do it a bit, and in the end, it was their undoing. That was the plan. I'm already registered in that one in 3 minutes. What about this 8-minute time one? Could be a thing without the PK, without the Sunday Storms going, because it's quite slow. So I was like, maybe not, but actually. Yeah, it's a $1 cash game that's quite slow, but let's do it. Let's do it. If we're in the Sunday Storm anyway, let's do it. I don't know. Is it too late for a slow one? Do I need to do quicker ones? We've been going an hour and 15. It's really borderline. I can't decide. No, we'll play the satellite the 6 minutes after it. We'll play the satellite. I think that it interests me more. And then there's a good satellite after that as well, if we're out of anything. Oh, hello. It's the best hand we've had all night. That's not to say it's an absolute monster, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Francisco loves to play. Come on, Francisco. Let's play. They do come with us. There's a jack. Turns a 9. That's okay. Don't want to give them a free river card for nothing. Well, that's why we made them pay, because we don't like that ace. Thankfully, they've checked, so let's find out. They turn over the 6. I really thought it might be the 6. I really thought it might be the 6. Fantastic. Fantastic. Just keep ticking up bit by bit. Tempting to limp along there because the big blind's the short stack. Anyway, I'm really mean to catch this next table. I've not done it yet. That's the same table, Rick. There we go. Oh, this is a Sunday Million satellite. Great. Okay. Don't need to change anything there. This is a very, very quick hyper turbo, apparently. Aces take out a couple of players, give or take. Nothing on either table yet. Under the gun in the Sunday Storm. Next hand. Looks like the blinds might go up on us, if I had to guess. King 3 wins a big one without even hitting their flush. There was a lot of clubs out there, to be fair. Oh, hello, Queens. Sadly, not on the Sunday Storm, but I'll take it. Let's zoom in on the old Queens. We get 3-bet. I think this is just got to be an all-in. I think if we've lost, we've lost. If it's aces or kings and we don't hit the queen, so be it. So be it. It is kings. We don't hit the queen. So be it. So be it. No miracle queen on the river. If the turn had been an ace, we'd have also had a 2 to split. Okay, we're in 2 more. Man, the $1 aren't going well. I'll take this trade, though, for now, for sure. We're being priced in with 6-3 again. When it's a really big hand last time, and actually the initial raise is very short stacked. Outrageously, we don't hit 2-pair this time with 6-3 to win us another bounty. Very disappointing. Tasmania finds the small raise. That's going to be enough to get us out. But Francisco goes with them. We would have made a pair of 3s on the turn. Could this be the worst mistake of my poker life? Francisco bets out this time. Bantamania genuinely likes what they've got and shoves. They've got the king. Bantamania has the straight draw and hits it. Oh, they had the flush draw as well. Okay, that makes more sense. Kind of funny that they hit the straight, though. Especially with that making Bantamania 2-pair. Crazy. Well, there they go. I like Francisco having chips because I feel like we've got their number, so to speak. I think I'm going to fold this, sadly. Oh, gosh. Maybe not with Francisco in. I really don't like this hand, but we're getting really good odds now. Not quite. Check round. Initial raises checked. Just down to Francisco. Yeah, free turn card. Sadly, we don't have a spade. Feels like everyone's saying that they don't have anything. So I'm going to raise, and then I'm going to raise the... We have to commit to raising the river here if it doesn't come a spade. If it comes a spade, we have to back out. So now we put them all in. And they do fold. They do fold. We had the play mapped out from the turn. And it came off. thinking reasonably clearly tonight, which makes a nice change. I guess I haven't had work for a couple of days. Back in for an absolute marathon on Tuesday, like over 50-hour shift. It involves sleeping overnight twice at work. Don't get me wrong, I'm not awake that whole time, but hopefully something's really gone wrong at work if I have. I mean, that is why I sleep there, right, in case something does go wrong, but fingers crossed. Queen and Dark Cowboy sadly was our undoing. Never mind. Sometimes good, sometimes not. Not long now until the other tournaments start. Kings pick up a bounty. Not quite sure what Ace 3 was doing there. I didn't really watch that, sorry, fully. I was reading chat. Yeah, Kings, oh boy, I know. I'm gonna pop the replay on for myself there. What on earth happened? So it's, did they just shove pre? Like over shove it? That's all I can imagine they did was over shove this pre. They ran into it. Wow, no, there's an early position min raise. What on earth is Thug Snake doing with Ace 3 in this hand? And a call. They just wanted to squeeze play it? It's just straight up gambling though, because you don't know what the initial raise is with. Like they could so easily call you with something better than yeah. It was a squeeze play shove, but it's just absolute pure gambling because you have no idea what the initial raise has got. There's no way of putting him on a range from that early position min raising when he's short stacked. Yeah, not good with Ace 3. We'd have had a flush draw there. Not a very good one. Sixes. Okay, and the blinds are starting to get up there now. And maybe more importantly, Viper's getting pretty low. I tell you what, we're going to pop manage this with just a call. But if one of the short stacks goes a bit crazy and tries to take this, we can go in with it. Like, it's nice to limp some hands that you can call shoves with. If you always just raise them, then it's just way too obvious that you can just be shoved. So what we want is Viper to shove. No. Okay. If this is just a check, that's also completely fine, right? We're just set mining for the 6. We've missed, but I tell you what, there's no guarantee that anyone's got the 8. We've got a pretty strong hand, all things considered. Francisco says he's got the 8, and one thing he's not is a bluffer. So I'll give him the respect. Weird one. We never got to see, but the old fish picture took it down. We wouldn't have been happy with a queen turn and a 9 river, that's for sure, with our 6s. Yeah, that's an odd one. What are you drinking? No whiskey. Jack 8 is good, apparently. Versus 6-2. There was also flush drawing. Wow, they flopped a monster, but it never got any better. Oh, okay. Kind of got a hand on both tables here. Jack's certainly so on the hot hyper $1. A7 suited in the big blind, and it's folded round to the button. The problem here with just calling is we really don't know where we'd be come the flop. Okay, we get called. That's fine if a continuation bet could maybe take it. Does the continuation bet take it? It's not the worst looking flop for us, but it's actually not that good. Nope, they put in a re-raise. And we're going to let that one go. We didn't quite get a big enough piece. If we had a gut shot straight draw, I think I called the re-raise there. So the first time we've lost in a long, long time in the Sunday Storm. We'll gladly top this one up if it doesn't get raised. Jolly Roger limping under the gun. Not seen much of them yet. Of course, Francisco calls. Okay. We have the 5 on a 10-10-5 board. Well, I don't like this. I don't know how we win this except for running 5s, because I'm pretty sure that a 10's out there. There's only so many clubs. There's only so many people who could be flush drawing. And now the clubs come, sadly. Because I was starting to think maybe our 5 was good. Now I really don't think it is. Ace-4 suited. And the last of the tables is started, so let's go capture that. Going to defend this against the short stack. Ah, darn. The small blind decides to up the ante. With Queen Jack. And they get rewarded. No, they get rivered by 10s. Wow. What on earth were they doing with Queen Jack? Oh, wow. Okay, what a start in the Bounty Adrenaline Satellite. See if we get a call from either of the limpers. Yes, maybe both. Oh, we've missed, though. I think it's worth a continuation bet. People could definitely have missed this flop. Apparently, Gaspar has it. Apparently, they both have it. I feel like we might be winning here. I'm tempted to just check call. All right, I'll tell you what, we're going to raise Nope, someone had a single pair. Pocket fours. Pocket fours, beers. Fair enough. We're going to raise this up because Viper's so short stacked. We end up just taking the blinds. That's not the worst thing. Certainly wasn't our best hand. Probably folding this. If there's a limp from the button, we might go along, I guess. The big blind to our left has been very aggressive. Ah, okay, ace queen. This is good that they've been aggressive now. Let's just call. We got the button. Okay, that's got to be it, right? We got the nut flush draw. We've got a gut shot. Straight draw. I kind of wish I'd re-raised the flop now. Well, saying that I might have got all in and lost, but I do this thing maybe a bit too much where if there's another player in the pot, I'm more prone to call because I want them to go along with it to get better pot odds. But I think at times, like, it should be considered, but at times it ends up being a weakness in my play because I end up not putting in re-raises that then put me in an awkward spot on the turn. Anyway, certainly not going too badly. Charlie Roger gets this one. First hand they'd raised, and they were very out of position. Break in 10 minutes. Only 45 minutes till the Sunday Storm late registration ends. That's pretty exciting. We need to keep a laser eye on Viper when they go in. There's going to be very, very good value to try and get their bounty. You are, Ali. You are in the future. Welcome. Everyone you ever know and loved is dead. But otherwise, it's pretty good. Yeah, for Ace King could have been good, Docs Hellboy. Could have been good, but didn't work out too well. Stolen from us by pocket fours. Again, we could have lost a lot more though. Like the fours might have gone with us pre, and then we'd have lost everything. Whereas we lost like 900 chips, if that. Francisco's starting to get short stacked, sadly. I'll miss them when they're gone. They're a fun player. It's fun to have somebody so loose passive. Like they have thrown in some aggression, but for the most part, they are a cool station. Hey, Possarisa, great to see you, man. And yeah, new scene says hi. Hopefully we'll have a 4-table one soon, although that one of the tables, for the most part, will be blank. Ah, I kind of wanted to play this 4-3, but I guess not. And we need to go down to table 3 here anyway, because we have King, Queen of Hearts in the big blind. Let's see how this one goes. Ah. I'm going to risk calling this. We're hoping that Smeeba doesn't raise again, and they don't, but we totally missed the flop. No good. That is a tiny, tiny raise, though, and we should carry on chasing the king or the queen. And that really, really kills the pot for us. Now we're probably drawing dead. No, oh, so nearly pulled the trigger to try and win this. Yeah, maybe would Smeeba have folded it? Ace Jack? I don't know. I don't know they would have. If we'd shoved, they would, but that was too big a risk. All right, so we're a bit short stacked here in the hot hyper, and we have ace 10. Oh, but there's an early raise from a very aggressive player, though. Like, very aggressive. Yeah, okay, okay. Have we run into it? No, we haven't. They do fall to us. Fantastic. Fantastic. That's a nice pot to take. That helps. That definitely, definitely helps. So we're on 8,000 now, down from 10,000 on both the satellites, but that's not too bad. That is a playable situation. We've roughly stayed the same in the Sunday Storm for a long, long time. Okay, this might be a limp in on the blind situation. It is. It is. Let's hope the blinds don't decide to pop it up, particularly the big blind who's been very aggressive. Oh! Sorry, this is down here. We've hit middle pair. We've got pocket eights on another table. I think I'm just going to jam the eights. Get to that in a minute. In fact, I'll show you the eights now. Oh my word, I got everything everywhere. It's never really got any better, did it? For 200 chips, I got a call. Yeah. Oh, they got the jack on the turn. Fair play. Oh, we won some with the... We're bluffing. We're going for the big bluff. Does Francisco want to double up or go home? They fold, baby. We actually got the call station to fold. Let's go. Mrs. Rella says they fold like a cheap suit. But then a moment ago, she was watching something that said, just because they're wearing a different wig, don't mean they're a different hoe. So... No. All right, so nice couple of pot wins for us on various tables. Oh, I so wanted to top this up, but we can't now. Queen 6 in the big blind. Not going to cut it in the hot hyper. Going to wait for a better spot. Blinds are getting big there. We're going to have to make some plays soon. Nope, that's not. We're not going to stand up to a 3-bet with that either. Two minutes to go till break. That's gone quick. It's weird how some hours feel so much quicker than others. This one feels quick. Jolly Roger's sitting out. How long has that been the case? They got 12,000 behind. Under the gun raise. Yeah, I guess that's going to do. And a 3-bet, that's definitely going to do. I don't want any of that. Oh, we finally lost the short stack. And it wasn't us that took him. Took him. We'll go to table 3 for a minute. It's been an under the gun limp to our big blind, even though our big blind's terrible. As you can see, stack-wise, we're going to have to make a move at some point, but probably not right now. Okay, well, that's the end of that. Back to the 2 tables we go. Excitement over. Seven, 6 suited. Crazy blinds. Okay, okay. We hit the 6. I think we're going to shove. I'm not sure what the bet out means. If we go out, we go out. It does mean they called us with Queen 5. Sad times. Sad times. All right, well, let's go to table 3 for a minute because this is many-handed, but we have got the king. Sure, we're really short stacked, so yeah, let's just go with it. In theory, this could be a draw. Well, now we got trip kings, but we are now losing to the diamonds. They've got queen 3. Oh, baby. The king gave it to us. So we go out 1, but we get a significant stack on the other. Nice. Just before I go, let's see if there's something I can register to. Yeah, there's a mini Fenomeno last chance satellite in 5 minutes. Awesome. See you in 5. Woo! Coco Gauff losing by a set. Oh my goodness. I thought she'd win. All the favourites are going out of Wimbledon in the women's game for the 2nd season in a row at Wimbledon. Oh, brilliant, Ali. Brilliant. fact that it's quite good because it shows my body fat. The reason why it's incorrect actually is that what's quite fun, if I'm still enjoying and feeling like a benefit when it's quite fun to cut down to a certain body fat percentage so you look nice and muscly and fit, and then eat a bit more and go through a building muscle phase, but you also put a little bit of body fat, so then you can see how much you put on, and then that's basically what all serious weightlifters do. Yeah, it's you go through a few months of but you put muscle on, not fat. So the problem is can't once you've got through your newbie gains after the first few weeks to go, you either can lose body fat or gain muscle. You can't do both at the same unless you're on steroids. I've never unless you're on steroids you can't do both at the same. So what you have to do is do one and then do I'm not obsessive. It's literally what everyone that does it does. I do it once. I do it once a week, look. I do it way less than you did. You were the one that was obsessive with weighing yourself. I don't know whether that's good. Like people say, don't do that. People say have lifestyle changes, right, and keep it up. I just said it would be interesting to see what effect it has. I know, like way too much unnecessarily. Obsessed. You're the one that's obsessed. All right, back underway. Probably folding this on table 3. Yeah, big blind 3 bets as well. Yeah. Getting rid of that. 30 seconds to go on this one. Till this restarts. And then not too long, right? Not too long until late registration's actually over in the Micro Millions edition of the Sunday Storm. I don't know what makes it special that it's Micro Millions. There might be more players than normal. Wonder how many players have been in it. Sometimes it's like 10,000. Nearly 9,000 and counting. Gosh, we've started short stacked in this one, although the blinds are quite low. Yes, half an hour to go in the Sunday Storm until late registration ends and we can actually see how many places get paid, etc., etc. Right now it's looking like 1,500 out of 4,000. And because we cheekily bought in for more than we should have, even if we just make our money back by making them in cash, that would actually be pretty good. We have, of course, picked up just the one bounty so far as well for like $3, so that would be a good day's work for our stack, for our words. Bankroll. Of course, if we could somehow make it into day 2, that'd be mega crazy exciting, although that would be hours of play ahead, I believe. I don't actually know when it breaks. Like, if memory serves from about a year ago, it might be like 1 in the morning or something ridiculous. Day 1 breaks 6 hours and 50 minutes, so basically 7 hours after it starts. So that's 5 more hours time, which is 2 in the morning. That's even worse. I would love to make day 2, but I might have to swap my lion days and Mrs. Rattlers if we do. Oh wow, okay. Let's zoom in on the old trip 10s a minute. Brainbox goes with us. Slightly scarily, there is a diamond. And we don't have a full house. Obviously not folding. Another diamond. So now we have a flush. A flush and trips. And neither feel particularly good. And both would have won. They had 6-2. Could top this up if no one raises, that's for sure. So we'll stick here for now. We are big blind next in the Sunday Storm. That is a pretty significant raise, so we'll get out of here. And we will go to the Sunday Storm because we have Ace Queen suited. Might take a pop at a bounty here. First 3 positions have folded. That's always good. Would be a bit of an overshove to shove this. Now maybe it wouldn't. No, now less so. Now less so. We do immediately get snap called. I am very worried this is ace king. It's ace jack. It's ace jack and they hit the jack, but we got the flush draw. We miss. And we miss again. Oh, poker, poker, poker. Poker, poker, poker. Cruel mistress that you are. No bounty. Chip stack halved. And the fight goes on. Oh, hey, Javel. Great to see you, my man. Hope the... I think you were probably doing the D&D this evening. You went live just as I was getting ready to go live. Mrs. Retta says, we like Javel. We do. We like Javel a lot. I wish either of us still had time for our old gaming sessions, but one day, he'll retire from work. My kids will have grown up. We'll get back at it. And they'll have released some awesome new games. Table 3, we've got Ace Jack. It's a bit of a tight fold, but I feel like there's going to be better spots than this. We could certainly give this a raise if it folds round. Well, Francisco never folds, but if he limps and everyone else folds, he min raises. I want to be in because the big blind short stacks. Yeah, let's follow my gut. And instantly regret it. Wow. Just wow. Gut was wrong. Ran into queens to our left. We weren't to know. We weren't to know. Ace 10 just automatically with a starting stack. Threw that in there. That's sad to see. To a raise, a 3-bet and a 4-bet shove. Ace 10 just auto went in. Crazy. Oh, the short stack's in this time. We didn't have much of a hand, sadly. 10-5 of spades. Oh, wow. Francisco really going for it this time. Trying to isolate the short stack. They manage it. Oh, it's an ace-king off. And we would have hit the 10. I should have gone. No, there's the ace. Oh, there's the 5. What a roller coaster that would have been. I I don't think it would have been good for my health. So Tiger's still short stacked. We still have a few people covered at the table. TVCS pretty short stacked. Sorry. Let's go to the two tables. We got 9 2 diamonds on that table we just left in the big blind. Oh, okay. Starting to look like we might end up defending this. Getting very good value unless Mike check raises. They don't. Can we find some diamonds? We do! We flop an absolute monster. We flop an absolute monster. So we'll bet this now. If we get called, we'll raise the turn. Oh, that's probably it, unless Gran calls. Grana, sorry. All right, Grana, what you got? Let's find out. We haven't got our flush yet, sadly. Is top pair good with the worst kicker? They call us with ace 4, but unfortunately, 8-5 hits a flush and a straight on the river. Oh boy. We're just back to where we started. Let's go over here for a moment. Oh, actually, I'll do this because we got hands at both. Ah, you know what? This is a shove. This is fine. Gosh, that's a big raise. That's a shame. We don't have the chips behind to make it worth calling. My favorite hand. We need to pick our moment soon with the blinds being as big as they are. 7 tickets, by the way. 65 players left. 7 tickets. Some small amount of cash all the way down to 16th. Kind of want to raise this because, again, Tiger's so short stacked. But no, Francisco beats me to it. Probably with a better hand. Ace King versus Ace 10. Ace King takes that one. Man, people loving their ace tens. Hope the big stack doesn't shove. Wouldn't mind Tiger going in, although Francisco isolated last time he did. Bit worried he'll do that again. No, just calls. Fantastic. Fantastic. Come on, this is the time to hit a flop. Oh, gut shot and overcards. Gut shot and overcards. Come on. No. 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 We missed. The wrong picture card lands. Queen 5. Queen 5. Ah. Oh, Francisco, you slay me. Well, we're certainly going to be playing there soon. Sadly, our ace-queen losing to that ace-jack all-in prey for a huge stack and a bounty has just started a really nasty death spiral, it seems. No. Not our flop. No, we'll wait. We'll wait a bit longer. We'll wait a bit longer. Then was considering Queen 9 offsuit there. But no. No. Patience. We are the short stack, mister. Threes. Maybe we go for it with threes. Blinds are insane on the Bounty Adrenaline satellite. Oh, raising a 3-bet. I think we've got to let the threes go, I'm afraid. We're just waiting to pick a hand. Ace-8 suited over here. Maybe I could have overshoved that. Do I shove this if it goes fold fold? It's just never going fold fold with Francisco there, though, is it? Let's be honest. I think we've got to shove this now. That queen's a good card to shove on. Going to be pretty scary for our opponent. If they had a small pair, they're not going to like that. Oh, they do call with Jack 10. They had top pair, to be fair, on the flop. All right, we've picked our hand here. Let's go. Oh, oh. Oh, we get called, but we've got a better hand. They haven't hit, but they've got an open-ended straight draw. They missed the turn. They hit the river. Oh, dear. And now our quite short stack is insanely short stacked. Can we get Queen 5 through? No, but we are ahead. They've got an open-ended straight draw. This sounds familiar. They don't hit. Oh my goodness, they don't hit. We're ever so slightly still in. Blinds up next hand. Oh dear. That wasn't the hand we wanted. We're just getting nothing in the Sunday Storm. Absolute rags. And being a PKO, I don't want to just raise to steal. Oh, this will certainly do. I'm hoping for a few folds so we can get this in. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, let's go. No matter what Soren does, we're in. Let's go. Let's go. Now or never. Come on. Best hand. No, we're out by one. We're out by one. Could split. Doesn't split. 3 or a 7 would have split. 8 would have won. We got none of it. And that just leaves us very, very short stacked in the Sunday Million. Almost half starting stack. We've also got a better bounty than starting. Well, it's been a fun one. Certainly been a fun one. I don't know how I do so badly in the $1 satellites. I don't think so, love. Sorry, they might all be... Oh, wait. There we go. So... Oh, 7's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Francisco. One last time. Let's dance. We'll almost certainly get a caller, even if it's the big blind, because they're just getting such good value to call us. It is round to the blinds now. This is good. This is good. We might be dominating the big blind, and they might call. No, we just get the blinds. I can't believe nobody went for our bounty there. Madmen. We're still completely desperate, but we bought ourselves a few hands. Ideally, one of the next two. Kings take out King Queen. Somebody getting knocked out and their bounty being taken, Mrs. Reckless? I think we played really well in this Sunday Storm. Why do we keep losing the satellites? Doesn't help that I literally can't remember many of the big hands. I really need to make sure I get my hand reviewing in tomorrow. Nine, 10. min raise effectively. We've actually got Francisco covered. Okay, never mind. Oh my goodness, never mind. A fish called Asmoral Meter shoves ace jack, and they're up against ace 5, and they're doing very, very well. They take it. We've actually hit our straight. Ridiculous. 9 queen. That'll do if it folds round. That might do if Francisco goes in, frankly. With Francisco in, it could be our last chance to get a decent pot here. Let's go. Let's go. Like, we could get an extra bounty. And a 490 bounty. Not even an insignificant bounty. A very, very significant bounty. Did either of them have the king? Does Francisco just call us anyway? No, we take the pot. And I tell you what, I'm very, very pleased to take the pot. Very pleased. I think, sadly, regardless of what happens here, we've got to fold. Even if Francisco goes in. We obviously want to go with them when they do, but we just can't afford to do it with 10-4 offsuit when we've got a vaguely playable stack again. 2.5 hours in and we're back to starting stack. Woohoo! 10-4 again. 10-4 again. And oh, baby, it's Badger. 66 months, Badger. Absolutely amazing, mate. Thank you. Thank you so, so much. Incredible, outrageous support. 5.5 years. Would you believe it? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Where does 5.5 years take us back to? Right at the start of 2019? Man. Man alive. So you were subbing before I was married? Before I had any kids? Before COVID hit? Blinds have gone up again. So we've got an M of 5 now. We pick up absolutely nothing there. And Francisco doesn't go in, which we're keeping an eye on. If we're very lucky, we could get in with Genius Poet at some point with a good hand, but that's not super likely. Getting in with Francisco is way more likely and really good value. F 40 of you here nearly. Thank you. That's awesome. That's very, very appreciated. Not had any raids today, so really, really appreciate you all coming off your own back. Bit worried when Francisco's big blind, they'll go all in and we're going to be under the gun. We'd really have to pick something up to go for it. We've got the best seat in the house almost. Like, we're playing one of the absolute shortest stacks. We're one of the shortest stacks of the tournament, but Francisco must be absolutely, to the nth degree, one of the shortest stacks of the tournament. Oh, there we go. Come on, Francisco. Oh, my goodness. Come on, Francisco. No. No. All right. Come and get our bounty if you want to. I did say we might get in with Genius Poet. They're thinking about it. They're actually thinking about it. They're in. Oh, we might get a bounty. We might get a bounty. We're both pretty desperate. It's pretty darn borderline if they're going to have a better hand than us or not here, I reckon. Because we're both pretty darn desperate. Oh, they've got the better hand, and we don't hit the jack. We hit the jack, no 10. Oh, they hit the queen. Oh, they river the queen. Oh, poker is so insanely cruel. Well, there we go. At least we got king queen to shove it in with. Oh, man. We were so close to having a 20,000 stack again. Really playable stack. And another bounty. And being in position on Francisco. And just the cruelest of cruelness. Everybody coming in for our bounty here. But I think that they must have legit hands as well because there's a lot more money gone in. My word. If Genius Poet wins this as well, after rivering us out there, they've got King Queen as well. And a King Jack and an Ace 9. Ace 9's got it. Ace 9's got it. Wow. 2 bounties for the Ace 9 and Genius Poet. Back down to shorter stacks than before they got our chips. Good read from the Ace 9 that people would be going really wide there to get the bounties. Well played. And I guess that leaves us at a good point to call it. Yep. I'll continue to work on the scenes, and then once the scenes are done, which should be really soon, I'll start trying to do actual edited videos. So that'll be exciting. But I really enjoyed that Sunday Storm. So thank you very much for being here, ladies and gents. And I'm sorry it didn't go better. And I'll see you tomorrow. Woo!